Now on this Friday, and we are helping you plan your weekend with details on one major event happening in the district. It is your last weekend to catch the Blacks in Wax production celebrating the 60th anniversary of the 1965 Voting Rights Act, then and now. And we have a special guest now with some insight into the production this morning. Joining us now, the one and only former D.C. First Lady and community, civil and women's rights advocate and activist, Mrs. Cora Masters Barry. Good morning to you, Ms. Barry.
Good morning. Good
It's
morning.
always so great to see you. Tell us about this. This is the 19th year of the award-winning Blacks in Wax. What's different about this year's event?
Well, usually this time of year we're on our way to the Kennedy Center, but we decided to go someplace else this year. That would have been our 12th year at Blacks and Wax at the Kennedy Center, but we were given a lot of office, but we chose to go to the Duke Ellington School of Arts, and we're excited about that.
What is different with regard to the production? Any new historical figures? And for those of our audience who aren't familiar with exactly what Blacks in Wax is, just give us a snapshot of how amazing this evening is.
Well, actually, the whole program started years and years ago when I was trying to get my young people, the young tennis scholars at the Southeast Tennis and Learning Center, to be more interested in history, Black history in particular. And at the end of the day, we put on a play, and from that play, we ended up in the Kennedy Center. Uh, we've been there now for 12 years. It is a museum, a living museum, where our young people are out and they're behind the scene, and you push a red button and they come alive and they stand frozen. Until then, they tell you a lot. You're probably looking on screen right now
Yes.
at James Brown. And there is the first woman pilot. And then we have the Temptations. That is the museum. Then the Black Panthers, and then when you go inside, there is actually a vignette, which is amazing. It starts at Edmund Pettus Bridge to commemorate Bloody Sunday when they were trying to get voting rights. And then we go from Edmund Pettus Bridge to some of the struggles, starting with Martin Luther King, John Lewis, and then some people lesser known, Ella Baker, Fannie Lou Hamer, as well as we come all the way up to the present time with
I saw
a
Jasmine
woman named,
Crockett right there.
yeah, that was Jasmine Crockett.
Yeah, yes.
And this is some of our rehearsal footage. And then it takes us to the present where we have our own first woman, Black woman elected to the Senate, Angela Alsobrooks. We have, of course, always the mayor for life, but in between there we have some very interesting information to share. In addition to, we have dancing and singing. I think you have a scene right there practicing our grand finale. So
We
it's really, it's the people who saw it last week at the Arc came out and kept saying two things that were very, very important, one more than other. They were very, very entertained. I thought it was so great, but the thing they consistently said is, "Oh my God, I learned so much."
That's it.
So the
That's it.
basic fundamental point of doing this is to educate. So people are not only being educated, but they're learning history through the arts. And it's really going to be great Saturday at 4:30 at the Duke Ellington School of Art. Standing room only. We invite you to come. You won't regret it. It is amazing what these kids can do in such a short time.
It's wonderful. Let's uplift these kids as they help to educate all of us. How impactful. Cora Masters Barry, always a pleasure to speak with you. Thank you for taking some time out for us this morning.
I appreciate being here. Have a good day.
You as well.